Okay, I'm not gonna lie, when I came to Turkey, I didn't think I would need my gloves, my hat, and I thought winter here was a bit overrated. But you can see there's a bit of snow today, and I'm just gonna do like a little short walk around Nisan, 23 Nisan Mahallesi, and show you what it's like here in the snow. So I might as well take the opportunity whilst I can. So I'm hoping my Rode and my phone and my mic can survive this. But this is the gated flat area. It's a bit slippery here, so I'm gonna walk slowly. This floor wasn't really designed for winter in mind, I don't think. Let's get out. Hope I don't get attacked by snow either. But yeah, look at that. You can see the masjid right there. It's fairly heavy. Yeah. Hopefully not slip on camera. But I guess it gives me a chance to also show you the neighbourhood from this perspective anyway, on a cold winter day. Let's get down here. So 23 Nisan, which is 23 Nisan, which basically means 23rd of April. It's fairly new in terms of it being a neighbourhood, and it's not as established as like areas like Atevlar, Beshevlar, etc., or like any of the older areas. But it is pretty convenient. Like, for example, right here, you've got one shopping store, got a masjid right there. If I zoom in a bit, see the masjid, fish restaurant, and over there on the right side where you see that truck, there's another what do you call it? Another shopping mall, or like a Tesco, basically, a different branch, a different brand. So you've got like a lot of these stores close by, so you can get any of the groceries very easily. You've also got, like I said, a masjid. You've got restaurants, sort of newish ones, cafes. It's a bit of a hip area, like, yeah, it kind of like reminds me of, if you want to live in an area that's got loads of cafes, etc., then this might be the right one for you, or this might be a place you want to check out. And it is very well connected to the other areas, so if you were to taxi, you can get to any of those places within like 5-10 minutes. So if you're going to Nilüfer Central, it wouldn't take you too long actually. You're like 10 minutes by taxi, or even less than that. Or if you were to go to even the old areas. One thing about Turkey, you realise, with Bursa, is things are quite well connected by car. So if you're going anywhere by car, you can get anywhere quite quick. So for example, I could get from, almost slipped, I could get from here to Ulujami by taxi, and it wouldn't take me too long. It'd probably be like 20 minutes around that time. Or even if you go to the metro, you can probably catch it from there anyway. You could even walk to the metro station and you go from there to Ulujami, so you're quite well connected. But here's like the pharmacy, and here across the road you can see Migros. There's another store, and this is all like the main road of the neighbourhood, which goes around a bit. So you've got this side, and you've got the other side as well. And yeah, there's a lot of cafes, a lot of restaurants. It's quite upcoming and quite sort of hip in that respect. I feel one thing I don't like about the neighbourhood so far, or we might be lacking, is that when I've been to other areas, I've sort of seen like some sort of community vibe. Not quite got that here yet. Maybe because it's quite new over because there's not many schools here yet. So things like schools and playgrounds, it's not really established yet. I think they might be looking to build that down the line because it's still a fairly newish neighbourhood. But as of right now, from what I've seen, it doesn't really have it yet. So if you're thinking about kids, then maybe it might not be the best neighbourhood for them. But for like, if they're grown up, or if you're just like adults coming here, then you'll find this location to be very, very convenient. But that being said, I reckon there are a few like little playgrounds here. And there isn't a big park, but I think they are building a park. There could be more kid stuff coming soon. Normally that's like something that probably will come. I mean, it is developing, so it's not like this is what it is right now. There's still a lot of apartments being built, so that stuff could come. So I can say, and if it does come, then you could have everything. And even with that being said, it is right next to Atevlar. It's next to the Atevlar Edebali Jami, which is quite big. And I think there's like a community there, so you wouldn't be too far away. If you want a safe distance from them, you can probably get that here, because it is, it's a bit more chilled, a bit less traffic, and more calm. The roads are good, and you can get by, like I said, anywhere, bus stops, train stations, transport links, and everything. Let's keep walking. Yeah, I came equipped with my gloves, big coat, and my hat. But footwear wise, yeah, I didn't sound as equipped, to be honest. That's fine. But yeah, as you can see, the apartments are quite new here. These are just standard ones, and you do realise a lot of people are quite keen on buying or living in gated communities, which I find interesting, because normally they have, within the gated community, there is like swimming pools in there, which you probably don't need in this weather, but it does get hot in Bursa as well, so summer might come in handy. You do have little playgrounds, some have little fitness rooms or gyms. They've got like an added layer of security, so they've got like, before you can go in, you've got to tap in, and there might be a security guard at the gate, so people do value that, which I find interesting, because I feel like there's not much crime here anyway, so like, do you really need gated security? Like, oh yeah, you do get, sometimes you get underground parking as well, which is quite convenient, but generally speaking, yeah, it's like, I think you probably would need gated security in London, UK, but here I haven't seen the great need for it yet. I feel like it's probably more luxury than a necessity. If you can just get a nice 3-bed apartment or 4 without that, you probably find it a better deal. But anyway, let's keep walking. I think you got cycle lanes here. It's quite small. I guess you could fit one bike. It's like some ice has melted into my shoes. And these are breathable ones, so it means it's all going in. So here's like a little playground. The roads zoom out fairly quickly, to be fair. Pavement, on the other hand, definitely not. And yeah, you have the mix of gated communities and non-gated, which I keep talking about, but it's not that important. Depending on what you're after. Here's another example of a gated one. Yeah. Here you got one of the small roads here. But yeah, you can tell Nisan is nice, I have to say. It is pretty convenient. I think it is still developing and getting better. and it is next to Atay of Lar. It's just on the other side of Besh of Lar. If you're looking at Al Fayyaz Arab International School, it's like a 5-minute drive from here. It's on the other side of the highway, so walking wise take long, but by car or taxi you'll get there really quickly. So like Bursa is a very well connected city when it comes to trains, not when it comes to taxis and cars. It's like it is basically a car city. For example, it might take me like a 40-minute walk to a certain area, but it'd be like a 5-6 minute drive. That's like the ratios of driving to Falkland. I've not tested how cycling is here, but I think if you're in a neighbourhood, this neighbourhood's very widespread. So if I had a electric scooter or a bike or something, I know I could get from one area here to the other within a few minutes. Like it's like an open wide area, almost slipped again. Alright, I've made it to my destination. I'm starting to get cold. My feet starting to get cold. So I'll wrap it up here. But this is a snowy view of Nisan Mahallesi. 23 Nisan or 23 April if you want to fully translate it. I hope you find it useful, and maybe I'll do another one as well in the more warmer weather. And yeah, my other videos you might see that it looks like it's a spring, and this was a bit earlier, a few weeks before, so if you do see that, don't be surprised. When I came here, end of December, early January, the weather was much, much warmer. It almost felt like summer. And now we're experiencing the nice winter in Bursa.